A lot of different teachings will talk about different ways to use your awareness, to use your focus, your vision. When I listen to all of those, what it says to me when I look at an overview is that we're talking about our awareness. Our awareness as a human being, as an aspect of creator, consciousness, of all that is. When we play with our awareness, and when we know why we're playing with our awareness and use our awareness deliberately, our awareness becomes an amazing tool of creation, an amazing tool of consciousness, an amazing tool of life, and create our own creative ability walking through the planet. It blows me away. I watch it all the time for myself, and one of the ways I like to assist people to start rearranging how their mind works, rearranging how they function and interact with the outside world, is to play with using our awareness very deliberately in the physical world. On a big scale, with all the changes that are going on, with all of the, not pretty, messy stuff that's going on around the planet right now, it can be really easy to have our awareness be hijacked, focused, and pulled in a direction that's either positive or negative. I have a different suggestion, and I'm suggesting this because it is very literally what I play with and what I love playing with, because it feels so good. Where I like to leave my awareness wide open for, what I like to leave it wide open for, is being aware of this sense of harmony, whether it's in music, whether it's two people who are just flowing right with each other, whether it's animals, dolphins, horses, puppy dogs, a person and a puppy dog, or even two people having a disagreement, but their hearts are open and they're honoring one another. I love leaving my awareness wide open to notice these things, because when I do, I notice awareness, I feel it. I feel it move, that harmony move through my heart, and my awareness innately amplifies that harmony. It's part of, when we start looking at things in terms of frequency and vibration and movement of consciousness in every aspect of life, my awareness, your awareness, will amplify and accelerate the movement of consciousness, which generates greater and greater expansion. Another way I like to talk about awareness is listening. I can be aware with my eyeballs, I can be aware with my ears, I can be aware in lots of different ways. To me, it's all kind of listening. It's all about being open to receive the information about the movement that's going on in consciousness. So for the moment, I'm going to call it listening for harmony. Not that it's a big fancy schmancy term and it's not a system, oh my stars, no. It's really just letting my awareness be prioritized so that I'm always available to notice, to feel, to sense, to hear, to see, to taste, to feel harmony around me. And when I feel it, you better believe my awareness goes right there, not as a job to do, but because it feels amazing, because it's where we're all going, because I know that when we expand that sense of harmony, everybody feels it, whether they're aware of it or not. That presence of harmony touches every form of life, whether they're aware of it or not. I'm aware of it. I don't need other people to be aware of it. I'm aware of it, and I feel it. I know it's real because I feel it. So I love playing there. When I introduce this to people, sometimes it's easy to start out using the tool of contrast to help people tune into what harmony feels like. And we can do that. You know, pretty much anybody can tell you, if you play a chord on a piano, what's in harmony and what's not. But when we start walking around through everyday life and through the cities and that sort of a thing, and through work scenarios and family scenarios, the distractions can seem very compelling, and it can seem to be very difficult to be aware of the sense of harmony. It's always there. It can seem difficult to find it. So sometimes we use contrast to say, here is what disharmony is, here's what disharmony feels like, and so now let's open up to feel and become aware of something other than the disharmony. We may not know what it is. For so many people, these concepts and these tones and frequencies we're talking about very literally they don't yet exist for a lot of people. So let's just acknowledge that. And how many ways can we guide humanity to become aware of senses that have always been functioning but have gone unacknowledged and unused and undeveloped? How many ways can we embody that awareness, that fluidity, that ease and grace with a skill to facilitate people becoming aware of a sense that may occur to them first as very scary, but is actually incredibly natural to the point of innate? We can use contrast as a tool, but let's use contrast as a tool only until we have an awareness that the body can give information that's unfamiliar. We recognize the body is saying, oh, I feel something. Now let's go into what we do feel rather than compare to what we don't feel. It's part of the journey of becoming more adept with using our awareness with the priority of sensing harmony. The applications are limitless, and the creativity in there is limitless. Ultimately, again, the priority is the willingness to be aware of harmony without denying anything else that's going on. It's all happening. It's happening. All the stuff that's pretty, not pretty, a little bit confusing, a little bit odd. Don't know why people would be doing these things to each other. You know, wow, okay. And even so, show me the sense of harmony. Wherever I walk, I want to feel the sense of harmoniousness, and I'm going to walk and listen with my whole body, because my whole body will bring information and will share with me in different ways. So from here, one of the things I love, and one of the things I love to facilitate for others, are the tools, the awareness, the guidance, to use our innate sensory ability to become more and more increasingly aware of our innate sensory ability that is already harmonized with the entire universal sense of life. Humanity is designed and built to live in harmony with all of life. Myself, I am all game to acknowledge that and say, then if that's real, because I feel it, it's real, it's true. So now show me how to step into it, and show me how I can best assist others.